Tribe. What's going on? What's happening? Look, you guys, I know you want to see my handsome face, but when I'm up this early and I'm getting this workout in, it's not pretty. You guys smash that like button. I got my workout shorts on, you know what I mean? And just got through stretching. Still got some popping going on. I need to do some more stretching, but listen, your boy is back, okay? 222 on the time. Your boy is back, all right? Listen, I'm gonna work on it, but that hour-long cardio session first thing in the AM, it's not possible. Not gonna do that no more. Can't do it, can't be done, okay? Can't do it, can't be done. And this is what I want you guys to be. I want you to be realists. When you're out here testing your limits and you get to that limiter, and you ain't ready for it yet, don't stop doing everything else. You have to just take a step back. I'm going to do the workout just later on in the day. My ego, what was like, hey, you got to do this hour-long hardest workout first thing in the AM, as soon as you get up. And that was cool when my son was in school. I'm here, house is cool. Not no more. Not him running out the house, chilling, you know what I'm saying, drinking his juice boxes and stuff. And I'm over here just dying in the kitchen doing my little workout. It's not going to work out for me no more. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I got a different little routine going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that routine in the AM. And I'm not getting details. I'm back. Okay? All right? I'm back. But I kind of like this. Shout out to the faceless channels, you guys. Well, I've taken this little bit of time off. Well, ain't really been time off. I'm still posting on TikTok and going live on TikTok. You guys just don't watch me over there. And I understand why. I'm over there working out shirtless for the most part. But I have content where I'm wearing a shirt out the golf course. You guys make sure you follow me over there. But I just want to talk to you guys about how don't think I don't notice content creators. You guys smash that like button. What's going on, fam? What's going on? How you doing? Don't think I don't notice you content creators. It's looking kind of stale out here right now. Yeah. The videos are looking kind of rinse and repeat. What's up? What's happening? Your boy's back. The king is back. I'm at it again. Now, let's get back to this. What's going on with you content creators? Hey, listen, I told y'all needed me. You know what I'm saying? I step away and y'all taking more days off. And I told you I am the sun. I'm a Leo. When we set the pace for something, when we step back away from it, you're going to feel that. When I tell you don't play with me and y'all just like, oh, we goofy little, you copy everything I do. When I get up and I set the pace for you wanting to push yourself further, when I step away, it feels like you lost something. You gotta smash that like button. I appreciate you, fam. What's going on, stats? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Make sure I salute you guys real quick. Salute to the tribe. Now, back to business. You guys, I notice things slowing down. I notice that you guys don't have that same enthusiasm. I notice the conversations on the panels are getting boring. You don't have your favorite muse. You know what I'm saying? That guy you hate to watch, but love to watch at the same time, because the brother just keeps giving you all kind of content. But listen. I hate to see what's going on now. There's a lot of beefing going on. You guys smash that like button. And people just don't have any ideas anymore. And I got my ear to the streets, man. People want authentic people online. They miss me. They need me. I need to lead the people, man. I'm one of the originators of this authentic thing. Probably never get the credit that I'm due, but hey, it is what it is, right? But people, they don't want these little short, quick dopamine hits anymore. They want long form content. So content creators, hear me out, man. You know what I'm saying? If you guys on YouTube, you're doing great. If you're not on YouTube, you better get on there because people have an attention span again, right? And they want to see longer form content and they're tired of seeing the same copy paste. They want to see authentic personalities being themselves, speaking about issues, and they can conversate with. What's going on? How are you guys doing? How are y'all living? Salute to the tribe. I don't know if you can see me or not, but yeah. So listen, you guys need someone like me. You need the bad guy. You need the villain in your story, right? You need someone to motivate you, someone to inspire and move the conversation forward because you guys are not doing it. Okay? You're not doing it. You're not pushing the conversation forward. You're just saying the same stuff over and over again. So I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and start reacting. I took some time off from reacting. Multiple reasons, but mainly I'm an engineer. I need to let the algorithm cook. You need to let it cook. But listen, I don't expect for y'all to really understand how I move. Just know that I did it. It's done. So now that my algorithm is cleared over here, we will be continuing daily with content like this, as well, and most importantly, reaction videos in the landscape. So hope you guys enjoy. Who's getting their comments blocked? What's going on here? You are too black to be streaming in the dark. Let's go ahead and show your comment. Well, I appreciate you stating your, obvious observations, but can you also do me a favor? Hit that like button because it's sitting there very obvious in your face and will take a lot less time for you to hit that than for you to try to type some smart ass nonsense to me, you loser who wants my attention. Your boy is back. I never said that I retired. Your boy is back. Don't get cooked up tonight. I'm ready. You think I got on here just to talk my talk? No, I got on here to cook up some trolls. I'm about to work out. I need motivation. Motherfucker, what you want? What can I do for you? Huh? Hit the dislike, hit the like. Then get back in here and start trolling again. The engagement is all that matters. Say whatever. Hey, hang on. Hold on. I'm going to show all of your stuff. There you go. Now say whatever you need to make yourself feel better. Poor baby. You know what I'm saying? Somebody didn't love you growing up. Say whatever you need to make yourself feel better. I want you to feel better. Now, anyone else with a dislike, do what you got to do. Black Santa, your daddy, whatever you want to call me, right? I'm here for it. I want all the smoke. Who else has it? Come on. You don't know who I am. I troll trolls. Oh, you do know who I am. You just want to see me do it and laugh and giggle. Kiki all you want to. I don't care. A view is a view. Hold up, hold up. You're talking crazy again. Let me go on ahead and hit the view message. Now, does cussing in the comment section make you feel better or more tough? Does it make you feel like your point is getting across better to other people in the comment section? Oh, wait. It's supposed to scare me. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Delayed reaction, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're talking about. What I need for you guys to do is hit that like button. I'm back. Your favorite, villain in your goofy ass stories. Your favorite guy to troll. Your favorite content creator to study. I'm back over here doing what I normally do. This channel is a reaction video channel. That's hype and, not acting like you're, ever been outside your house, right? You're acting like you're not used to nothing. You're not used to me going live on this channel like this without having the limitation of a StreamYard. But go ahead and see what you have to say, you guys. I want you to feel better, right? You need to see my handsome face so you can just project random things towards me. It's all good. I have a bunch of videos saved of a bunch of weirdos doing exactly what you weird people do. Getting online and thinking that you're getting online and trying your best to get a reaction, right? Hold up, wait a minute. See what other message got blocked here. Show. Make yourselves feel better, but also smash that like button while you guys are in here. Again, I'm about to go do my workout, but I want you guys to know the king is back, and I'm bringing some fresh energy, fresh notes, fresh content, because someone needs to shift the energy, man. It's just too much negativity. We don't need to be letting these bottom feeding content creators who couldn't think their way out of a brown paper bag, and trolls, like partial of these trolls. Ooh, what's going on? Salute to the tribe. I appreciate you, fam. Part of the trolls are AI. I want you guys to remember that. Remember, part of trolls are AI. They're AI generated bots. You know, depending on if you're flagged by certain organizations, then they can just create bots to come after you. It's psychological warfare. You guys think the internet is free. Nothing in life is free. They're able to collect all kind of data. I used to work for the government. I can talk about stuff like this. Ain't nothing free in life. They trigger you, then they get responses. They take that information and continue to configure AI. AI is not intelligent. It's just a bunch of different forms of data they collected from humans and some massive CPU. They're not fooling anyone. If they could do that, then they would replace us already. Listen, you guys, smash that like button. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll get to the comments in a second. As long as you're not cussing, it will be viewed. This is not StreamYard. It's directly from the YouTube app. Now, back to what I was saying. The conversations are stale. I got to get back on here. I got to get to work, okay? And I was ego working out, and I got humbled. So I cannot do an hour-long workout that's that extreme first thing in the AM. I can't do it every day, maybe once a week, but I can't do it, right? So I had to adjust. With this new adjustment, now I have time to go live. I refused to go live until I got these workouts down to a science, until I got my school scheduling down to a science, got my daily work that I'm gonna do for school, and making sure I'm turning things in on a regular basis. Turned things in late one time. Thought I was gonna get the sympathy of my professor, and she cooked my ass real quick. And you know, listen, let me tell you something. Being held accountable, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. She don't give a shit how handsome I am. I think she's part of the LGBTQ, because, yeah, you know, but she didn't like my flirting, and she checked me really quickly, okay? Right? But we're all good. We're all good. You know what I'm saying? Still got the paper turned in. But all I'm saying is this. You make sure that you do the work. The work comes first. I love live streaming. I'm a live streamer. I could talk to you guys for hours and keep you entertained because I'm a yapping babbler. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. That's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, I just keep seeing these other videos being posted, and I'm not seeing anybody with that charisma. I'm not seeing the one-liners anymore. I'm not seeing, you know what I'm saying, people copying my ad-libs. It's getting boring, okay? I don't need it to be boring. I want to be entertained as well. So I'm going to get back on here. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I got to keep y'all entertained. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here just, you know how it is. I'm a Leo. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop saying that. Other people are saying that. I'm that Leo, okay? Yeah, I'm that Leo, right? To where I love myself and I have such a good time. My son doesn't even want to like go outside and play with his buddies sometimes. I'm in the house being my goofy self so much. I think he just likes being entertained. I think he just likes watching me be goofy. You know what I'm saying? And as long as my son is smiling so hard, man, you know, I can see his dimples. I know that I'm doing something right, man. I know that I'm doing something. I'm entertaining. I entertain myself. Believe it or not, I have a blast with myself, man. I'll be in my house, you know what I'm saying? Then I go outside in my yard. Then I get in my truck, you know what I'm saying? And I just ride around having a good time. Or I'll just chill in the house, man. You know, reading a book, lifting weights, doing some homework, sitting to myself, doing some cooking, learning some recipes, or doing some studying on something. Or, most importantly, praising the Most High God. Now, I'm sorry other people don't have that pleasure. But what I am going to do is bring that energy back to the internet. You people know you miss me. I don't care. You people that troll because that's your love language. But we're not going to get into that, right? We're not going to get in that. You guys smash that like button. I appreciate you. Anyway, do me a great favor. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. These bugs are chewing me up. They've released the mosquitoes. You know what I'm saying? I keep track of things. We had no mosquitoes for like 2 months. All of a sudden, we got a bunch of them. They just released them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But we're not going to get into that on this channel. That's for my other channel. Make sure you subscribe to my other channels. My other channels. The Wolf, that's one. Okay? The Lone Wolf in Thailand. That's another one. Lone Wolf Narc Bully in Thailand. Something like that. And then King David the Chosen. Different content on different channels. You know what I'm saying? Some spiritual, some reaction, you know, and some just, you know, chopping it up with you guys. And then I have other things that I don't want to tell you about until it's time. Surprise y'all, okay? Keeps people coming back, and it keeps times. Listen, if you like women, man, like I love women, you gotta just disappear on them. They be complaining about guys ghosting them online because they love it, man. You gotta disappear on them. I'll disappear offline. I don't give a damn. I don't make money. Well, I make money on, you know, social media, but my main sources of money is not social media. So less I'm on social media, the more money I'm making. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love interacting with my tribe, but it make me no never mind. Take a little bit of time off to get my fitness right. Because again, I was doing the homework, I was getting online doing the lives, but my training was suffering. My training. And that's the heart, man. The training is where it started. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like y'all. You know, really bad shape and a bad marriage. Started feeling that tingle in my left arm. If you guys don't know nothing about that, man, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty bad health. And I didn't need nobody to tell me that's bad health. I just think I felt that shit. I'm like, something ain't right here. You know, so your boy started doing push-ups, squats. I'll be sitting there hanging out with the fellas. My ex-wife would be there too, and I'd just break out, do some push-ups. They're all sitting around babbling, just running them. Let me stop saying that. Chit-chatting. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this, man. I'm doing some push-ups, man. It's a waste of time. What are we doing? What are we getting from this, man? We're not talking about this stuff. Why are you on the floor doing push-ups? I don't know, man. I just can't do this no more. You know, trying to discourage me just like they did you. Why are you doing squats? Why all of a sudden are you working out? Because I want to be a better person. And then you start seeing people's true colors. And never that people really changed on you. You changed on them. You grew when they didn't want to. Can't fault them for it. It is what it is. You gotta smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? You changed on them. That's why you don't see me talking about my ex-wife no more. You know? She did her part. She was really good for me when she was good for me. I would have probably never got custody of my son if it wasn't for that woman. I appreciate her for that. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate her for that. She's the one that documented everything I'm an ex with my child's mother was doing. And on her social media, screenshotting her every day. You know what I'm saying? But again, I grew. You know? I'm not on no cheating stuff. I don't want to deal with no cheating stuff, and I can't let you cheat on me. I deserve better than that. I don't know who you thought you was messing with. Or if any woman thinks that she can cheat on me, I will leave you where I found you. And it's no hard feelings. But I deserve better. You don't play around with me like that. You don't play around with a real man like that. I don't need to have evidence either. I don't need to. It's in the energy. Can't even look at me straight whenever they be cheating. They can't look at you straight. If you a stand-up dude, woman can't look you in your eyes right after she done cheated. She can't. She damn sure can't if you laying with her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what you do is you let things go, you move on, and you grow. That's what I've been doing. So my fitness is everything. My fitness, you know, I was going on those trail runs and I invite my ex out there and I just, you know, leave her behind because she wanted to walk. And when I would run back, she'd be cussing at me. I'm like, this is weird. Why are you mad at me? Because I'm trying to make it's weird. You start seeing who people are. That's why I just, you know, I ain't asking for nobody to be crazy on fitness like I am, but you got to remember, I was in the Army. you know, everybody got their niche, right? David Goggins, he was in the Marines and he runs, right? That's his thing. I was in the Army. We did PT every morning, okay? And the closest thing to PT is like calisthenics, plyometrics. That's the closest thing to PT. That's what my heart said. I grew up on that, man. I joined the Army when I was 17. Signed up when I was 16, got in there when I was 7. That's all I know. So I go back to what I know. You ain't got to do what I do. But it started off with just doing push-ups, man, and sit-ups. And next thing you know, I wanted to start doing some trail runs. And then I started doing insanity. And I started dropping the weight. And then I wanted to start lifting weights. And that's how it started. And through that discipline of staying consistent, because I'm not a weightlifter, man. I've always kind of like ran a little bit. I've always done, you know, just enough. But never like staying, except when I went to Iraq. Yeah, so it's a long trail into this. I learned a lot of discipline in Iraq when me and my friend Moon, we trained for like a whole year. Just trained the whole year we was there. You know, we were training so hard that they kept testing us for steroids. Like I get that rip to where they test you for steroids because they think that you're taking some steroid. What are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Just like crazy stuff, man. Like crazy stuff. But in Iraq is where I learned that discipline to focus, because what Iraq did was it ripped me away from the world, because I was so of the world. It ripped me away from the world, which forced me to find peace and a way to make my life great with being completely outside of the regular world and my family and everything else everybody else had going on. So it forced me to focus, and I got cheated on when I'm over there. So that's another reason why I tell y'all dudes, like, given the opportunity, and I don't mean nothing by most women and nothing like, but they're gonna cheat, man. They're just gonna cheat, dude. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like most women don't. If she don't have great character, and you can only tell if she has great character if you have great character. So if you're not there yet, she's not gonna be there yet, in no kind of shape, form, or fashion. But man, when women get bored with stuff, they're not like you. They're not gonna get a hobby, bro. Their hobby's gonna be cracking it wide open and sucking on some dude's thing, bro. And I ain't even trying to be funny or mean, nothing like that. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? But again, I'm a Leo. I'm that Leo. I love myself. I've been through a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. Been deployed, had the fiance that cheated on me and was dumb enough to ask her what she did, and she was Jamaican enough to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So don't ask those questions, man. Don't never ask that question, man. Don't never ask none of that stuff. That's why my ex, I didn't ask nothing. I know you did something. I don't even, just get gone. Go find love and peace and happiness somewhere else. And you got to learn that you don't own nobody. You're only here with people a certain amount of time, a certain amount of years. You're only here for a certain amount of years. So it's just, a lot of women take my laid backness, because I was the same way when I was with her. They take my laid backness like I don't care. No, man, I'm laid back because I don't want nobody to stress. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody stressing around me, man. I'm just chill. You know, I'm laid back because I know what it's like, man, to get mortared every freaking day. Even though those Iraqis knew they weren't going to hit nothing, they were shooting them missiles over into our perimeter every night. Every night, man. Getting mortared. And getting to the point where you're just like, man, God's got me. To be in the middle of Iraq, man, and not have a care in the world, you know, not be worried about passing away or getting taken out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you are, man, in my comment section. I don't want to block you. You somebody, some goofball that knows my ex, or some crazy person. What you doing, man? All these messages are held in review. I don't know who you are. Okay, this Doug person, I guess it's you. Hey, listen, man, I got a couple minutes. Hey, Doug, why are you explaining that to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if if it mattered to me, you wouldn't have to explain it to me. And if you thought that whatever you were doing had base to it, you wouldn't need to explain it to my audience. Now, I don't really care what you're doing it I'll engage with you when I feel like it, and I'll get paid for it, like I always do. But getting online and just running your mouth to somebody that you would never speak to in person, how does that make you feel as a man? If you're a man or a male or whatever, it make you feel tough. I hope you don't. You're a punk. Now, why don't you sit down? You should have been swallowed by your mother. Okay? I got stuff to do. I know what's wrong. You missed me? I don't know what's all these messages in here. What were you cussing or something? There's like 10 messages in here that got blocked. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, I see why you got blocked. You was up in here trying to gay spam me. You was in here trying to say a whole bunch of homosexual stuff and got blocked by the auto censor. Goofball. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate you, appreciate you. Anyway, you guys smash that like button. Chopping it up with you, man, talking about things. The grown folks that watch this message, it'll resonate with them. Whoever, you guys understand, I know school's out. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I know you might look at me like a father figure, but I didn't make you, all right? I'm not your daddy. Not here to babysit, not here to tell you when to go to bed. I'm not here to do none of that stuff. I'm not. I'm gonna make you feel real silly, right? And then you're gonna come back over here and you're gonna run your mouth. You have to be teenagers because you think your opinion matters. You have to be teenagers because you don't know when you're cooked. What I'm saying is going over your heads. You're teenagers with iPhones. And you might be teenagers with iPhones that live in the neighborhood I live in. Bro. And as mad as you are that my son has a father that loves him and, you know, teaching him something today about his video game. You know what I'm saying? Playing a video game together today. I'm sorry you can't have that father and son time, but I'm not here to play daddy with you. I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I'm not him. I would never lay with your mother. Are you insane? Do you think your mother qualifies for me? Get real, boy. Come on. Your dad when you stick around. Come on. You crazy? Appreciate you. You guys smash the like button. If it is going in and out, who cares? Just got through telling you I'm about to be going live, making reaction videos from my desk, right? So if my AT&T signal is cutting out, who cares? Get from it what you can, like everybody else. I'm really on here just to check in with my soul tribe and flirt with the camera a little bit for the ladies. They love that shit, and I'm gonna keep giving it to them. So I ain't got my shades on. I'm listening a little bit. You know, some of these women, they want to see the eyes. They can't get enough of my eyes. You know what I mean? I'll tease you a little bit with it. Listen, let me tell you something. Again, you gotta ghost them. They brag. They don't brag. They complain about stuff that they really like. They like being ghosted. They like a man that's got better things to do. So if I'm online and content creators are trying to shade my way, I'll just disappear from you hoes. Just disappear. Just get offline, work on my workouts, work on my schoolwork, and work on talking to these women in person where I'm appreciated. And just watch y'all get bored and fall offline, waiting on someone else. You guys smash that like button. But look, I can't do this any longer. I gotta knock out this hour-long workout. You know, I'm super excited about it. All right. Plus, I've already drank my coffee, black. That's why I'm kind of jittery. But it's the only pre-workout I would ever take. Okay? It's just the way it is. That like button. Ladies, I will be back on TikTok in a little bit to work out and show off the gains. Appreciate that, brother. I think the land is the farm. Pretty sure that's what they're called. But drop in the comments section if you're watching this replay. And if you're watching it live, feel free to drop in the comments section. Now, again, I ain't here to babysit no children. If you're going to get on here and talk to me like you talk to your mother, then I'm going to need for you to understand. I'm going to give you that life lesson that if your father would have stuck around, he wasn't man enough, give you that life lesson that a real man would, okay? Not letting you just run your mouth to make you feel better, right? I'm not going to play these psychological games with a bunch of low IQ idiots that can't even read, right? That chat GBT everything. You probably chat GPT these comments to me. You people don't want to think for nothing. You want to think for nothing. I see a lot of TikTokers that are coming out and letting it be known that they were using chat GBT, whatever, writing all their dialogue and their monologues for their videos. All this poetic stuff you hear people say, that's not them. And on TikTok, they're so bold, they're bragging about it. And then other TikTokers are saying, I don't see what the problem is. Well, you're letting us know that you do it too. And there is no problem with it, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if you were someone like me who doesn't need it. I don't need to have a phone near me. You can't go live like that. That's why, again, I told y'all before, all that TikTok stuff, if you're not able to go live and make long form content that people want to watch, it's over for you, man. Like, people are starting to get their attention spans back. It's over for you. It's over. And I have a hard time making short form content. I don't do nothing but know how to make long form content. I just start talking and talking and talking and talking. It's hard for me to, shut it down. I ain't got no problem with making YouTube videos. It's just that I wanted to make sure I got my workouts down to a science. Man, I had to get this, stretching right. I had to start, getting my recovery type of stuff going on and get my sleep right or whatever. So get my routines down and doing them consistently, even when I feel like I'm falling apart, and then forcing myself to take the rest breaks necessary. But I only do active rest break days. I don't not do nothing ever. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's cool. That's great to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got some positive role models in your life. And, if you guys are truly healed men, what I say wouldn't trigger you. Because what you guys say doesn't trigger me. It doesn't trigger me. I don't care what you say or what you think, negative or positive. It really mean nothing to me. And if you're a healed grown man, what I'm saying ain't gonna trigger you. You can comment back. It can relate to what I'm saying to a certain degree. And if you've had positive role models in your life, then I expect for you to be on that same type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Healed. Not getting triggered by what another man says. I'm gonna tell you something. As a father, and having a father coming from a nuclear family, shouldn't matter to you what another man thinks. Okay? And I don't work out for like anything crazy. I'm not trying to be Mr. Olympia or anything. I just want to be able to knock somebody out if need be. I want to be able to crack at least 2 women's backs at a time in bed. And I want to be able to outrun my 14-year-old son. I don't think that's asking for too much. I ain't asking for too much. I only train for those reasons. And functional strength. Oh, what do you mean by that? Grocery bag toting and stuff like that. Going to Home Depot. You see, y'all be underestimating just the regular everyday stuff that be zapping people's energy. I'm a functional strength type of guy. I need that functional strength. I ain't out here trying to be looking like no big for nothing. Nah, there's plenty of, look, you gotta understand, I'm a country boy. I've been raised in the country. My neighbors had horses. I'm not gonna never get that big, but I'm country boy strong. I'm country boy strong. I'm farm boy strong. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate me, man. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't think about my country boys, man. We don't have to get that big. You know what I mean? So listen, I ain't trying to hold y'all. Just want to get on here and touch bases, let you know that I'm back. We're gonna be doing only reaction videos on this channel, and also just checking in like this and dropping these kind of videos. Absolutely, absolutely. You know, just check-in videos, just chopping it up videos. I'm in the ether, man. I'm like listening to stuff. I'm using TikTok the way it's supposed to be used now. And it gives you like, if you use it right and you observe it the right kind of way, gives you the update on the streets, what's going on. And I'm not the only one that notices that people are wanting longer form content. And I'm seeing a lot of TikTokers talking about going to YouTube. And I'm also seeing them talking about struggling making long form content. And I told them that a long time ago. TikTok is not any other platform. Okay? Instagram is not YouTube. You will see people, and this is no shade to nobody, you will see people on Instagram and TikTok having a hard time on YouTube, man. That's just the way it is. If they do really good on Instagram and TikTok, they're gonna have a hard time on YouTube. If they do really good on YouTube, they'll have a hard time on Instagram and TikTok. Because it's two different kind of algorithms and it's two different kind of forms of content. For you to be on YouTube, you have to be entertaining, man. You gotta be the real deal. Look, I'm on all platforms, man. I'm on Facebook, and I can get views on Facebook just posting up a picture of my truck tire. You know what I'm saying? And you can build up a really good base on Facebook and transfer that over to YouTube. I'm on all platforms, Snapchat and LinkedIn. I'm posting on LinkedIn. Like I do all that stuff. And I'm telling you, YouTube, it's about the most real deal out of all of them. Okay? I don't even know how Instagram is because I'm using that. I'm using these side platforms for other things. I'm not. It's promo. Y'all silly if you're trying to get rich on TikTok. That's promo. That should be promo for your brand, you, and what other platforms that you have longer form content on. You gotta smash that like button. If you're using it to become famous, if you go viral enough, but you gotta remember TikTok is its own bubble. I know people that don't know anybody on TikTok. And I see people on TikTok that have gone viral and famous, and I don't know who they are until I see them. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I see people that are on YouTube across all platforms. I see people that are on Instagram across all platforms. You know, so I'm just telling you the truth, man. You know, use that junk to just as promotion. And again, it's about funneling people to the platform that has longer form content where you can stream and you have longer form content to get paid off of. You know, I'm not saying you can't get paid on TikTok. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say this though, from what I have observed. Allow me to explain. People are tired of the pop the balloon shenanigans. People have social media fatigue. People have celebrity fatigue. Now I know social media is gonna tell you, oh, we got black fatigue and white fatigue. That's them destiny swapping as they do all times. They know people are burnt out from watching these social media, not social media, but these celebrities and rappers and singers. People are tired of them. They know they're worshiping demons and, you know, the spirits and all this weirdo stuff. And people just, they're done. You know what I'm saying? They're done. You know what I mean? They're not bad. So they're trying to, you know, shift the conversation to put it on something else that's ridiculous. It's low IQ. It's stupid. We need not be race warring right now with everything else that's going on with these people and these organizations and these entities, cults, families. I don't know what you want to call them. But we don't need to be arguing about silly stuff. While there's major stuff going on, legislation being passed, and you know, we're still getting trails in the sky. So you know, we need to, you know, it don't matter about that race stuff. Obviously, people are online talking about, like me, get outside, get outside. So what does the algorithms do? They start formulating a way to offset people from wanting to go outside. Switch it over to race baiting. It always works for the low IQ, and if they can build up enough momentum with that, they can knock everybody off balance. They're basically warring against what some people call the chosen ones, or people that are out here trying to spread consciousness, thinking for yourself. And the major ones that they're hitting are, like I said, the conscious thinkers, the thought leaders, and the fitness people, right? They want you to get on drugs. They want you to do something, no offense to anyone that's on it, but they don't want you to just do it the right way. We don't need to like bodybuilders. We need like regular people like we've always looked like, that are fit and healthy. The way we are right now is not normal. Look at some of them old videos of our ancestors and people from, you know, back in the day. All of them are fit, and they weren't bodybuilders, just normal looking, athletic build, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, physiques. And we got to get back to that, because a lot of these diseases, parasites, and worms, you know, is caused by everything that they feed us and stuff like that. But if you're working out and you're detoxing and you're watching what you eat, you start thinking better. I'm trying to tell you, man, I've been doing this. I was cloudy minded like a lot of y'all. Detoxing. I haven't dewormed yet. You want to do it? Probably wouldn't get time, man. I'm hearing some horror stories about this deworming thing. But, you know, getting the metals and the plastic and all that stuff out you, and working out. Once you start doing this, when you look it up, man, a lot of these diseases are caused from, you know, the water we're drinking, the food we're eating, and all the eggs and parasites and worms and stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? You start detoxing that crap out your body. You start feeling better. You start elevating in vibration. They don't want you doing that. You start thinking and you start doing stuff like me. I move into Thailand. I'm up out of here. I'm not going to let you take advantage of me no more. I'm going to make sure I'm making all my money. My money travels with me. I am my money. You can't get rid of me and make money off of me. I am my money. You start thinking like me, and it's like, no, we can't have that. We can have that. If people keep talking like me, I'm telling you, we'll mess around getting a lockdown. If you keep talking like me, they're going to mess around and do a travel ban. I'm telling you. Why do you think I'm getting my black ass up out of here? I get this weird, I don't know, I'm just getting this weird intuitive feeling like get out. Get out. I've been getting this feeling for the past few years. That's why you guys have been seeing me like trying to rush and get things done or whatever. But, you know, when you, like my cousin told me, when you're trying to make a transition overseas or a big transition out of the matrix, it's like the energy shifts, right? Because I've told y'all before, some people call them jinns. There's principalities that feed off of our negative energy. And you know that we can only see so much of the light spectrum, and everything in reality is light. So you can only see so many things. There could literally be entities walking around. Let me stop. This exact conversation got my live stream banned. This exact conversation is the one they deleted my whole live stream. So I'll save that for something else, man. Not getting it banned again. I'm on a roll. I got some views going on here, and we can talk about that at another time. But what I'm saying to you is, I believe that some of these energies are negative as crap, and try to find, they find ways. You don't know how these entities move around us. They find ways to cause you to be negative and feed off of it. And I think that there's some entities, angels, stuff like that, that help you stay positive, so that you can elevate yourself. And I think when you're positive, the ether works in your favor. I feel like whatever mood you're in, whatever aura that you're projecting, man, I really feel like it puts you on a certain level or in the right dimension, you know, for you like do the quantum jumping that you need to do, so that you can, you know what I'm saying, be in your best version, aka your best reality. But you probably got some of these principalities, these energies, these jinns that are junkies. They're addicted to the negative energy. So if you're, hey, yeah, y'all, I don't know why every time I start talking about that kind of stuff, my app shut down and did an update, like shut itself down and started doing, you know, little app starts doing the update. So I'm gonna stop talking about that, because I don't want them to delete my videos. Anyway, you guys, go ahead and subscribe. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit, man. I'm gonna get my Patreon and other stuff going, because YouTube does not every time let me get off of here anyway. Hey, subscribe, y'all. Love and light. I'm out.